What's up, everybody? You're back with another Niner Talk. I'm Nicholas, and this is my papa Carlos.
What's up?
You must be wondering with this little setup. I'm in San Francisco, and he's in Texas, even though he has the Golden Gate Bridge in the background. Where exactly are you in Texas?
I'm in Plano, Texas. I'm here 10 minutes away from the training facility from the Dallas Cowboys. It's Dallas week, so I had to bring Niner Talk on the road. I have an exclusive interview with Jerry Jones tomorrow. Hopefully,
Jerry Jones with his interviews.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't fire me because he wants to just hear all the good stuff. I'm about to just fire all the stuff at him. Nah, I'm just playing. Here for business trip, but we can't stop. Niner Talk, Niner Nation. It's all good. We're here to let's talk about yesterday's unforgettable game. How about this? Let's start with you. I usually start with these reactions. How about you? You start. You tell me what you think went wrong or what you think about the game overall. Let's do it. Let's get into it.
And I mean, they were really blown out in this game. Except for that late touchdown, it's 28-12, and very, very ugly game
on both sides, right?
Both sides, and that's the sucky part. They were outdogged in this game. That's what it came down to, and the Chiefs gave this 49ers team many, many opportunities. But injuries, one, and that led to, miscommunications with Purdy and his receivers, and he had to deal with 4, 5, 6 receivers. No Debo, no Ayuk, no Juwan Jennings. Ayuk now out with a torn ACL, MCL. Debo has pneumonia. Juwan Jennings, hip injury. We don't know when he's going to come back. I mean, things are looking ugly in the Bay Area, but that was a game they could have had. They had it, and they could have gone up 15-14 at one point. But they got that field goal, and Purdy threw a pick. And Purdy just had... on the preview, I came into this game thinking he was going to have a game like he had against Dallas. Did he have the complete opposite game of what I was thinking he was going to have? 3 picks, 0 touchdowns, and 3 crucial picks in crucial times. First one came off Mahomes threw a pick. And they could have went down and scored a touchdown, but he gave it right back. And then 2 red zone picks, crucial picks. And you just can't have that in a football game against Mahomes. Like you've said countless times, you cannot let up. You gotta take advantage of these opportunities, and they didn't.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you. I mean, it was ugly on both ends in the beginning, but I think Niners were in better position to win this game or put this game somewhat, not so much put it away, but we could have put so much pressure on Mahomes. And the way he was playing, I don't think he would have been able to answer. And now people are going to be like, you crazy, Mahomes would have came back. Not the way he was playing yesterday. That I can tell you. I mean, not the way he was playing yesterday. So if we would have put another 3 to 6 to 7 more points, would have brought more pressure. Does it mean we win? No, but we had a better chance. But, man, we talked about we needed to score in the red zone. We didn't. And it's not so much, it wasn't so much that we couldn't execute. It was the turnovers by Purdy. And maybe it has to do with that he was playing with wide receivers that barely play with him during the week. So he's a timing type of quarterback. He times all his passes. And a lot of these interceptions were due to timing, or they weren't running the right correct route. But I think one or 2 passes that I saw, or maybe a few more than 2, there was no one open, and he was just trying to squeeze that in there, and that's tough. I think he was trying to force the issue, like, let me try to do too much at times. And I feel that, I think 1 or 2 games I've seen him, after he throws 1 interception, he becomes very, very, he thinks twice, 3 times before he throws it. He doesn't play like himself. And if he throws number 2, oh, it's almost a wrap. Forget about it. He's just all in his head after that.
Yeah.
He wasn't running as much as he could, but I gotta give credit to credit is due. I mean, Mahomes is something else, man. And the defense, more than Mahomes, the defense just they played pretty much man the whole entire game, pretty much forcing or like challenging Kyle Shanahan. You better do something to beat us one-on-one because we're not gonna give you these because they know Niners are really good against the zone, right? To find these holes, right? So he wasn't gonna have that, and they did that. I do have to say though, Niners played. You know what's something you said actually before I say something? They got outdogged because both offenses were playing like crap. But the team that actually wanted it the most won the game yesterday.
The Chiefs, yeah, exactly.
Mahomes ran over our freaking safety. That tells you that much.
That was, and then one of the plays before that, I mean, gets Fred Warner
33 yards.
It's just like 33-yard run. Are you kidding me? Like,
I mean, okay, I have to say though. I'm not trying to say that it was the referee's fault the Niners lost because it wasn't, but it does help when every time you say we hold Mahomes on third down and he's out and gets the first down running and our dudes are getting held and they don't call anything. Yet on the other, on the Niners side, first down runs or 9-yard gains, we get called for holds, and one of the holds was so weak. But I get it. There's a hold on almost every single play, but why is it that these Chiefs do not get called for hold? It's just unbelievable, and it helps. This is a momentum place. We went from second down and short to first down to first and 20. They went straight from third and 10 to first down without being called for a hold.
Exactly. Those are momentum plays right there that just change the whole
turnover on down. It's a punt, okay? Punt it.
3 and out. Every time Jordan Mason had like a 8-yard run, 9-yard run. Oh yeah, let's go. They're gonna turn up, holding, and it's exactly what the Chiefs are doing. So, okay, look, can't get on the refs too much. Obviously, it's a game of football.
But it does help though.
It does help
throughout. It could be. Imagine, it could be 1 or 2 plays that could turn the ball game around completely.
Exactly. So if you're gonna call those on the Niners, you gotta call it the same way the other way. You gotta call it even at least. If the Niners are holding here, I get it. All right, then call it on the other side also.
There was one play that Mahomes went out and ran for a first down, and what's his name? Bosa got literally hugged.
Right here. That's always what they do. Bosa always goes under like this, and then he gets stuck in their arm, choked right here.
But again, The sucky part is we talk about the reps, and it's not so much the refs' fault, but it's just certain plays throughout the game that can change the momentum of the whole entire game.
Yep.
It's a fact. It's a fact, but it is what it is. We Mahomes literally gave us the ball like 3 times or twice. Was it twice? 3 times? Twice. And he's like, here, go score. Here, go score. Go ahead, go score. And we did nothing with it. One of the red zone possessions, we did crap. And here we are talking again about the creativity from Kyle Shanahan.
Okay, Andy Reid, man.
Andy Reid was doing jet sweeps and he had like 3 quarterbacks on one play or 2 quarterbacks on one play. I mean, he was just like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. And this I have no respect for this defense. The same way they try to go on a fake punt because they have no respect for the defense.
First, one of the first drives, they stuffed it. The Niners stuffed it, and guess what? 3 and out. So
it's. And then what was remember that stat that we seen that for the first 3 drives, third and they were like averaging like third and
Oh,
two, third and one, third and two.
first few drives, they're like 0-4, and the average yard was 3 yards. You gotta get these third down.
That's so unacceptable. When you have a freaking kiddo on your team, he could just go quick out. I mean, you have that kid number 19.
Jacob Cowan, yeah.
You have this kid. I mean, he has so much. Get him on the sweep. Be creative, Kyle Shanahan. I mean, when you're in the red zone, you run it 3-4 times. I mean, come on, who are you kidding? It's ridiculous. Bootleg. I mean, Purdy could run, so you could put him on the outside and just throw it to Kittle or Juszczyk or. Anyways, I mean, it's kind of tough.
Make it creative. Like, look at what the Chiefs did. They made it creative. They ran the ball like 3 times in a row, but they made it creative. Niners stuffed everybody in the box. Gave it to Jordan Mason, stuff, and then let me not even have Juszczyk in the game and do it inside zone.
Yeah, that's another thing. Juszczyk was even in half of the runs that Jordan was in, especially on the third and short. I don't know. It was tough to see, but I mean, I give it a fat F overall. I mean, it would have been like a B maybe. Would have lost maybe a couple points, but I think it's an F because we had the opportunity once again. Here's the third straight game where we have the game in our hands. This time we weren't winning, but we were winning at one point. But we could have taken the lead multiple times.
Yeah.
The other 2 Super Bowl games, we were up by 10. So can we beat this team? Absolutely. We're just not finishing plays. We're just not. We're not executing when we need to execute. It's tough. And now with all these injuries, it is what it is. We were here a couple years ago. We went on like a 10-0 winning streak.
2 years ago, like week 7, Niners get blown out at home against the Chiefs. Now they're 3-4. Oh my gosh, injury bug is happening. This team is gonna shut down. This team is done. They go on a 10-game winning streak, and that's the year Purdy came to the Niners. So Purdy had a horrible game. I'm just gonna call it like that.
It was. Yeah.
And we could say that, but I'm still confident that he's a quarterback and that he can make plays. Like quarterbacks will have these games, but it's just how they respond. So we just gotta wait for Purdy to respond. And Sunday Night Football against Dallas is the exact time to do that.
Yes, let's go. It's no better way to pick up our fan, our all our bum fans. But you know what? Don't jump off the wagon. I don't want to hear all these fake Niner fans out there that
they don't know how to handle this time of year.
They want get down on this kid where this kid has brought us to the NFC Championship multiple times, to the Super Bowl, and people are just gonna jump off the bandwagon already. Stay off. We don't need you on this train. Get off. True Niner fans, just stay loyal and be realistic. We could have won this game. I mean, come on, it was right there. And it's not we're saying, we're talking nonsense, but on to the next. It was a tough loss because we could have won it. It was a tough loss because we have the game in our hands. And
they didn't even lose to Mahomes. They lost to the Chiefs' run game on 185 on the ground.
Yep.
185.
And the worst part about and we have to figure out who, it's not so much who cares about the injuries. We got to move on. We got to go to the next player up.
Yep.
We got to. It is. All these teams have all these injuries. If you look around the league, a lot of these teams are losing a lot of their major players. So we can't be feeling sorry for ourselves. McCaffrey's coming back in a few weeks, hopefully. Greenlaw's going to come back in a few weeks.
Juwan coming back. Debo, he has pneumonia. That's tough.
He should be okay by the end of the week, hopefully, because antibiotics takes about 5 days. And knowing football players, they're going to come back. They'll probably get strong steroids. If he's not good, do not play him and die. You can't even breathe.
Yeah. But they get a week camp with Cowing, Purcell, and they have Conley. Ronnie Bell.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta see what you have in your team. So I have a feeling with all these injuries, they're gonna go out and sign free agencies. They're gonna go sign up.
Maybe even make trades. And in the offseason, I hear that trade negotiations, since Ayuk is out, Cortland Sutton from the Broncos. They might try and get, and they were gonna try to trade Ayuk over there to the Broncos for Cortland Sutton.
Maybe we should get Devonta Adams. Is that Devonta? Devonta Adams?
Devontae Adams from the Jets traded twice in a year.
Yeah, why not? Hey, man, psych. I wasn't trying to go with you guys. I was going with the Niners all along.
That would be a crazy story when Devontae Adams went to the 49ers, but
nah, man.
they need to make moves though.
They need to make a couple moves here and there just to kind of get him by until everybody's back. And obviously, Ayuk's not coming back, so we're going to need another wide receiver for sure. Or maybe one of these young guys steps up. You never know.
Hey, at this time, 2 years ago on that run, John Lynch made that move to get CMC. So maybe they make a move to get, a player that will really help this team. Defense or offense, man.
Let's do it.
Let's just do it. I mean, pull the trigger. This is the year they got to do it, man.
Well,
with players going down and players coming back now, I mean, there's not a lot of time left in this winter.
See how it goes. Oh, well.
How it goes.
On to Dallas.
Dallas.
Let's
Niners versus Dallas Cowboys. Sunday
night.
Football. Tune in. We're going to have a special guest. And just be ready for this game. Like, I am hyped for this game. Always hyped to play against Dallas. Sunday night. At home. 94 throwbacks. Can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go Niners, baby. Peace.
Let's do it. Niners.